Hello guys and welcome to Football Fan Den UK. How's it going? So fantastic win for England. So apologies I'm not with it today, guys. I have been working on this channel non-stop for 4 or 5 days now, and I have barely had a chance for a break. So apologies if I am not with it. I've literally had about 2-3 hours sleep today because I was working on a video late last night. So I want to hear from you guys with regards to, obviously, with regards to the England game. I'll just take Hamish down, and obviously what you guys have thought of the game. Me personally, guys, it was a good performance overall. I think England did well in difficult conditions. The weather, obviously, the heat and stuff like that. I've seen these kind of tournaments before. And how much the heat and the weather can actually affect the lads, because obviously we know that English and Scottish lads particularly are not used to playing in that kind of heat. So yeah, we obviously, like I say, guys, was obviously going to notice that. So yeah. I'm just going to see if I can quickly tweet this. Well, I tweeted it, but obviously I've not had a chance to put it on Instagram. I am having loads of gremlins today, guys, with my phones, and because, like I say, I've not had a chance to even have a break for the last few days. But I'm working that hard on the channel, so I've got a problem with my phone, and I just haven't had a chance to fix it. So it's slowing me right down. But like I say, guys, trying to stay committed. As you can see, if you see, guys, did a live stream yesterday, one scheduled now for obviously get you guys reaction, and obviously I'll be just hopefully streaming for the Scotland game tomorrow. There's also a video just gone on, guys, with regards to fans' predictions for the whole group stages for the UK nation. So go and check that out. Because the lads put an extra special effort in to get me their video clips so that I could make that video and obviously get you guys involved. So massive thanks to those guys for that. But yeah, go over and check that out, guys. It's on the channel. It was uploaded this morning. It's not just the predictions for one game, guys. It's the predictions for all the UK nations in the group stage. So yeah, go and take a look at that. So I want to hear from you guys with regards to what you have to say to today's game. Obviously, like I say, England, good performance overall, guys. Obviously, like I missed the first start of the game. But once I did actually watch it, England obviously played well overall. I think it was to be expected that not going to see the lads obviously go all guns blazing in the first game. They're obviously going to try and manage their energy, especially playing in conditions like that, guys, because our lads are not used to playing in that kind of heat. And it was a hot day today for football. We know, guys, we're you know, if you live in the UK, you know that a lot of UK-based players are used to playing in the miserable rain and stuff like that in the winter. So we have to give the lads credit for a good effort and a good performance, and like I say, in difficult hot weather conditions. And like I say, I'm sure some of you guys have been quite concerned with regards to some of the decisions in respect of the squad. Just bear with me, guys. I am just trying to quickly see if I can get this on. If he'll let me find it. I've done so much multitasking the last few days, guys. You'd think I'd get the hand of this. I'm just trying to see if I can quickly post the stream on Instagram. Like I said, guys, I want to hear from you. Want to hear what you've got to say about the game. Your thoughts. That's why I'm doing a live stream, guys. I'm not sure exactly how long we'll be on for, but just come on to give you guys the opportunity to have your say. Obviously, guys, it's the first game in it, so you know you're gonna not see the lads go for it all guns blazing. I've got to be honest, guys. It was a really good performance from England overall for first game, and considering we haven't scored in open play in the friendlies before the tournament. I think we did put in a good performance, but I've got to say, guys, I think Croatia weren't at their best today. We've seen Croatia play. We've played Croatia before, and we know that they can play better than that. They only really seem to get themselves start trying to get themselves going from where I was standing. Once we actually took the lead in the game, then we've seen that they tried to get themselves going more. But like I said, that's my view on it. Let me know, guys, what your opinion is. Do you agree with that? Do you think differently? Do you think there was things we could have done better? Let me know in the comments, guys. Would love to hear from you guys and what you thought of the game. I'm just trying to find this. Sorry about this, guys. Honestly, I've been so busy the last few days, and it has not been with my own stuff. It's all been for fandom. For about 5 days, I have done nothing but work on fandom. So I'm getting a bit tired now, guys. I'm ready for a day off. But yeah, keeping going because we have, like I say, we have Scotland playing tomorrow. So we've got to cover that as well. I'm going to try my best to do the live stream for that. I'm just trying to find this post and I can't find it. Where is it? There it is. I've got it. So, guys, don't forget to hit that like button and let me know in the comments. I want to hear what you guys have got to say with regards to the game. I'm just trying to quickly. So yeah, guys, start giving you your comments, guys. I want to hear what you've got to say. I'm just quickly trying to just post this on Instagram, guys. Like I said, I have been non-stop with fandom for about 4 or 5 days, so I've not even had time to sort my phone out. My phone has been giving me all sorts of problems the last 12 hours. I was up last night doing the video, guys, for the Predictions League. Go and check that out, guys. There's 4 fans that are taking part, 2 England fans, 2 Scotland fans. They've predicted all the group games for the UK nations. So it's not just one game they're predicting, guys. It's all the games that are coming in the group for the UK nations. And we've got a little league going, which I will be showing updates of that on social media as we go through the games. But yeah, go and check that video out, guys, because like I say, those lads put in a really special effort to get them clips to me before the tournament actually kicked off. And I have put in the hours, believe me, guys, to actually get that on today. Because at one point last night, I really didn't think it was going to get on today because I was having that many technical problems. But I stayed up all night and got it done. So if you can go and check that out, guys, it'd be very much appreciated. Like I say, it's just a little taster of things that hopefully I'll be doing more of in the future with fans getting involved in the channel. So yeah, but like I say, we're here today, guys, to talk about the game, and I want to hear what you guys have got to say with regards to how you thought the game went, and obviously it's the first game in it, guys, and I was just saying that in the first game you are going to see that players take it, not take it easy, but they feel the way into the tournament. They feel the way into, playing competitive football again, because that's the thing with these friendlies. They don't allow for players to really get into that competitive mode properly. But yeah, I think we did well overall. I think that we played well. I was impressed with Raheem Sterling. He had a good game. But I've got to be honest, guys. I have got to say, I think the Croatia, they weren't at the best today, which is quite strange because I'm not saying they played rubbish, but they just obviously they didn't. They only seemed to really start getting themselves going when England actually went ahead. So I don't know. Maybe maybe that's because I didn't see like I said, I missed the first the start of the game because. Obviously working hard on Fanden, but I did obviously, like I say, that was one observation I noticed. Keep your comments coming, guys, because I will come to it in a minute. I'm just literally trying to quickly get this on Instagram just to promote the show a little bit more. But yeah, I would love to hear from you guys what you've got to say on the game. I'm nearly done with this now, guys. Like I said, I wouldn't be normally. I'd have this done before the game, but like I said, my phone has been giving me all kinds of problems all night and all day. And I've just because I've been non-stop working on Fanden, I've not had a chance to actually sit down and just figure out what the problem is with my phone. It's not actually my phone, guys. It's one of the editing apps that I use, but it's causing me major problems with the phone, and I need to sit down and actually figure out why it's doing it. But like I said, guys, I've been committed to Fanden, so I've been working hard the last few hours. Last few days, non-stop. Seriously, guys, in the last 24 hours, I have not had an hour to even just sit and relax because I've been going at it. And I am not the fastest at editing, guys. So that video that's just gone on before that I put on this morning took me quite a lot of time. But massive respect to the guys for getting the video clips to me before the tournament kicked off. It's just like I said, it took me 2 nights to get it done because I am not very fast at video editing. But yeah, so guys, I want to know what you make of that game today. Obviously, if you're an England fan, but also if you're also a fan of another nation that's playing in the Euros, let me know your thoughts because we've still got plenty of nations still to play that haven't played a game yet. So loads of football still to come at us with the Euros. But like I say, let me know, guys. I want to hear from you what you have to say on the game. This is really. I am nearly done with this now, guys. It's right, there we go. I'll have to make a do with that for now, guys. I've not put a lot of hashtags in, which is unusual for me, but it's just about getting it on and getting it seen. Not even the same standard of edit I normally do, guys, because like I say, you'll see where if you scroll on Instagram, you'll see I normally do a full-size edit. And I've only been able to do a part-sized edit because my, like I say, guys, my phone is got a serious problem with it, and it's driving me crazy because I can't. When you've got live streams, planned video editing to do, that comes kind of at the back of the queue, and obviously it needs to come at the front of the queue because I can't edit or do anything without my phone. So, guys, let's talk about the game and let's see if any of you guys have got anything to say. We've got Stephen Allen and Steve. Complete agree. Croatia wasn't all at their best. Glad we got the win. England played well. Come on, England. Yeah, Steve Allen. Yeah, thank you very much for that. I've got to agree. Yeah, like I said, guys, you're never ever going to get the team like I don't think England ever. We'd seen today, guys. That apparently that's the first time in quite a while where we've actually won an opening game in a tournament. So we're never going to obviously see the best from England, I don't think, in an opening game of a competition. But getting the win and 3 points on the board is what matters in it, guys. That's the most important thing. I want to hear from you guys. Obviously, Croatia didn't play at the best. So do you think that means they're going to ramp it up a bit, guys? Because we know that Croatia can play better. So do you think that means they're going to ramp it up? Do you think that's going to be dangerous for Scotland? Because obviously they've still got to play Croatia. And obviously now Croatia have lost against England. They're going to be a lot more keen, obviously, to beat the other two teams in the group and get the points on the board to qualify for the next round. So yeah, let me know, guys, your thoughts. Do you think that Scotland may feel the backlash of the fact that Croatia didn't play at their best today? Because from where I'm standing, like I say, I'm not knocking our performance, guys. We had a really good performance. Like I say, all the lads definitely worked hard. And we could see that a little bit worrying when Harry Kane hit that post. I was a little bit worried when I saw that, because it was like, oh, you know, I couldn't see it. Looked like he'd hit it with his ribs or something. So that was a little bit worrying. And if he has hit it with his ribs, then I suspect we might hear in the next day or two that he might be sidelined for the next game potentially, if he's obviously give it a good whack, because they'll be obviously, you know yourself, guys, when you hurt yourself. Sometimes you don't get the full whammy of the pain or the discomfort of it straight away. So let's hope that Harry Kane has not hurt himself, because, like I say, he might wake up tomorrow and find that he's got a bit of bruising or swelling around his ribs. Let's hope not. Let's hope he wakes up perfectly fine tomorrow. But I'm just saying, I was worried, guys, when Harry Kane hit that post. I was definitely worried that he'd hurt himself badly, because he didn't look good at first. But luckily, he got up and he seemed to be all right. But like I said, I think that we may hear from the training, obviously from the training ground when the lads are back on the training pitch. I think we might hear from the coaching staff that Harry Kane may be possibly sidelined. Let me know, guys. What did you make of it? I did think, I was concerned because it did look like he hit it with a bit of force, that post. And like I say, if he has hit it with a post, there's a chance he's going to wake up tomorrow with a bit of bruising or swelling around his ribs. And let's hope not. I really hope not. I hope he wakes up perfectly fine. But I'm just saying, let's just hope that everything is going to be okay. Obviously, we've seen what happened with Christian Eriksen, and our thoughts are with him, guys. I'm sure you guys agree with me with that. Definitely. Hopefully, he makes a full recovery and a speedy recovery. But yeah, I'm sure you guys will join me, in wishing him and his family the best. But yeah, guys, I want to hear from you what you think of obviously England's performance and also the other games so far. I was really gutted, guys, yesterday, because I wanted to watch some of the football, but like I said, I was so busy editing and doing things for Football Fandom that I just did not get a chance to even sit down and watch 10 minutes of the game yesterday, which was really frustrating. But like I said, guys, it's just pulling out the stops to try and make the channel work and get you guys involved. So that's why I put the extra hours in. Because if you go and check out that video that I've done this morning, you will see a fan prediction tournament that I've started for you guys for the Euro group stages. So we'll see how it goes, and it might even go into the knockout stages yet. I don't know. I've not checked the predictions today, guys. I do not know the predictions for today's what the lads gave today for England's game, but I do know that when I finished it this morning with the Wales game, Cali Central was in the lead on 3 points, and DJ Samuel behind on second on 1 point, and the other two lads got their score predictions wrong. But like I say, there's 8 games in that mini competition that we're doing, guys. So there's plenty of points to scrap for with the predictions league, and hopefully it'll be quite enjoyable. And like I said, guys, I will be putting updates of that on social media as the games come at us. But yeah, guys, like I said, I'm doing the live stream today. Very, very tired because I was up all night doing that video. And I also was live streaming yesterday. So I've been very busy and committed with Fandom. But I'm here today, guys, to give you the opportunity to come on and have your opinion heard about today's game and any of the other games you've seen up till this point, guys. So share your thoughts with me, please. Hello, PFC_DY4 Dylan. How's it going, mate? Great to have you in the show. Thank you very much for getting involved. Dylan just saying hi, mate. How's it going? I'm good, thanks, mate. I hope you are well. Did you actually get to see the game, Dylan? Because I know obviously you've been quite busy with studies and other stuff. So I know you've missed some of the opening games, but did you get to see the England game today, mate? And what was your thoughts on the performance? Like I say, for me, guys, obviously I will give you my performance. I did give it at the top of the show, but I'm more here to get you guys to share your opinion and give you the chance to have your opinion on the match heard and any other games. But yeah, for me, guys, I think overall we've got a bit, give the lads credit. They are not used to playing in them kind of temperatures, and I think they put in a decent performance considering it's the opening game. It was a decent performance, and one thing, guys, like I said, I did say earlier, no disrespect to our boys, but I did think Croatia were lacking a little bit today. We know that they can play better than that, so I'd love to know your thoughts. Do you think that they were playing a bit below par, or do you think it was us, guys? Do you think it was the way we played that made them look not so good? Like I said, love to know your thoughts and opinions. So let's see what Dylan is sharing. I think Scotland will really take advantage of it and really go for the win tomorrow. Yeah, mate. Yeah, we've got obviously the Scotland game tomorrow, and I'm hoping Scotland get a really positive result in that, because if they can win that, that'd be awesome. England and Scotland top of the group, level on points, going in to the England-Scotland game. That would be absolutely amazing, guys. Absolutely amazing. It would certainly make that. I mean, I don't think that game, the England-Scotland game, needs anything else added to it, guys, to make it any more interesting. But it certainly would make it a bit more interesting if England and Scotland were level on 3 points each at the top of the group. So yeah, that would be fascinating, guys. It would definitely add just that touch more spice. And like I said, I don't even know, can you actually add a bit more spice to an England-Scotland game, guys? Because if you didn't know, that is the oldest international fixture. And as we know, guys, when England and Scotland get on a football pitch, anything can happen. A lot of people don't rate Scotland. I do. I think they're a decent team. I think that they can upset. We've seen it, guys. They can upset some of the bigger nations with bigger expectations if they play to their strengths. So yeah, going into that second game, I'll be honest, guys, we cannot write the Scots off in that game. They will give us a game. It doesn't matter what happens tomorrow in their first opening game. Believe you me, they will be well up for playing us in our next game, guys. They are going to come at us with the kitchen sink. They're going to chuck everything at us. So yeah, but yeah, mate. Let's hope that Scotland can get a positive result tomorrow, and get obviously that would be really set up that England-Scotland game. Let's see what else Dylan is saying. Yes, PFC _DY for Dylan, my mate Dylan. Go and check him out, guys, on Instagram. Top lad, big Portsmouth fan. Just loves football, guys. He's just a proper top football fan. So go and check him out on Instagram. Like I say, he's happy to talk to you guys and me. He talks to me all the time about football. Really a big football fan, very passionate. But like I said, big Pompey fan. So go and check him out on Instagram, and I'm sure he will be happy for you guys to have a football conversation. But yeah, Dylan is saying, yes, I listened to it. It seemed that we played really well. Listen to it? All right, mate. That's cool. I presume you're out then if you listen to it. Yeah, I've done that plenty of times myself, mate, when I've had to go out listen to a game on the radio or something. Yeah, so... but obviously it's a little bit harder to judge what's going on in the game when you're listening to it on radio. But yeah, fair play, mate. Respect to you. You're getting tuned into the game in whatever way you can. So massive respect to you for that, Dylan. But yeah, I watched the majority of the game, guys. I did miss the first 10-15 minutes of it. But yeah, I thought we put in a solid performance. I did. I think... it was. I think it was a little bit towards the end of the second half where we just stepped off the gas a little bit, but maybe the heat was having an impact on the lads. But yeah, let me know in comments, guys. What did you make of the game? But for me, I think for an opening game, guys, I've got absolutely no criticism of the lads. I know there was some criticism of I'm trying to think now. I've forgotten. Mike said, guys, I'm tired. There was a bit of criticism of one of our defenders in the first half that I've seen on some of the social media stuff. I've forgotten the player's name now, guys, like I said. But yeah, overall, like I said, for me, I think it was a decent performance. But like I say, here today, guys, apologies if I start yawning. Like I said, guys, I have had literally about 2-3 hours sleep today because of working on Fandom until late last night. So I've not had a lot of sleep. My apologies if I do start yawning. But yeah, like I said, guys, I'm here to give you guys the opportunity to have your opinion on the game and any other games you guys have watched and any games you've got, that are coming up. Give me your score predictions, guys, and what you're thinking of the early stages of the game. Do you think we're seeing any potential winners of the tournament in the first few games? I've got to be honest, guys. I've only seen the highlights of Italy-Turkey, which was the first game, and I think the Turkey was a bit disappointing, to be honest, guys, because I think they've got a decent team. But we know, guys, you can have a decent team, can't you? But it's making that team actually work. And like I said, for me, I think that Turkey have got a decent team and was a bit disappointing. But we know how dangerous Italy can be. They are certainly, obviously, tipped to be one of the teams that could win it. So yeah, but I'd love to know what you guys think of the games so far. Dylan is saying, yeah, it seems that the players slowed down in the final 20 minutes or so due to the heat. Yeah, mate, well said. Yeah, that's a good point. But we've got to be honest, guys. We know that England and Scotland players, because we're going to notice this with both England, Scotland and Wales, that they may struggle in one or two of these games if they're playing in hot conditions, guys, because UK-born players are not normally used to playing in them kind of temperatures. As we know, guys, we watch football in the dead of winter when it's windy, cold, wet and miserable. So our players are used to that style of play, playing in them conditions and not so much playing in the hot weather of like today. So yeah, that's a fair point, Dylan, and good observation. And yeah, I totally agree with that, mate. But there's a thing in it, guys. We are not always going to see the players, they'll always be at 100%. I think they'll always give 100% in a tournament. But I think there will be times during the games where we see that certain players might be slightly affected by the heat in daytime games. But I don't know. I've not checked exactly all the games, what we've got kickoff. I presume, guys, we have got, it's weird how UEFA stagger these games because they do like to stagger them in a strange way. But I'm presuming that our last group game will be an 8 o'clock kickoff because I think we've had a 2 o'clock kickoff, and don't we kick off against Scotland at a later kickoff? I'm not sure. I'll have to have a look, guys. But yeah, like I said, I think if we could play later in the games, that would definitely help our boys because, like I say, they're used to playing in freezing winter conditions, guys. Let's be honest. Come on. Like I say, guys, if you could, please hit that like button and subscribe. If we could get anywhere near close to 20 likes on the stream, it would be absolutely fantastic. Because obviously, like I say, guys, that it's not my rules, it's YouTube's rule. But apparently, the likes can help with the visibility of the channel. So that's why I ask you guys to hit the like. I don't like keep mithing you about it, but that's why. So yeah, if you could hit the like button. If you're new to the channel, hit the subscribe button. It'd be appreciated. But like I said, guys, here today to do the live stream. Feeling very tired, but I'm here committed to give you guys the opportunity to have your say. So yeah, Dylan obviously mentioning about the weight. PFC _ DUAFA Dylan is also saying, I think Scotland will win 1-0 tomorrow. Yeah, mate, I am really looking forward to watching Scotland tomorrow. I'm hoping to be live streaming, but I am going to try and live stream that game and actually try to see if I can watch as much of it, because I don't know how many views I will get on a Monday afternoon. doing a live stream for a game, so it's just going to be an experiment. But I thought I would do it, guys. I thought I would do my best to do it because I know that some of the Scotland fans might not be able to access the game easy with the kickoff time. But yeah, good shout, Dylan. I agree. I'm really hoping that Scotland get a good result out of that. And like I say, it'd be awesome. If Scotland could win at that game tomorrow, then we're going to have both England and Scotland at the top of the group on level points. And it's just going to be absolutely awesome going into the England-Scotland game. So, yeah, let me know your thoughts, guys, on what you think. But thank you very much for that, Dylan. Much appreciated. Keep your opinions and you're sharing your opinions, guys, because that's why I'm here. Owen Scott, how's it going, mate? Thank you very much for coming, getting involved. Owen Scott is saying Scotland will draw 1-1. Yeah, that's a good shout, mate. Good shout. I think it's it could be a tight game. I don't know, and obviously we've got it. You know, we can't think that England and Scotland are just going to walk this group. But yeah. I think a 1-1 draw would be a good result for Scotland, but I think they're going to be looking for the win, mate. I think they're going to. Both teams tomorrow will be looking for the win, obviously, but obviously Scotland will be thinking the sooner they can get some points on the board, the more chance they have got of actually qualifying for the knockout stage. But yeah, mate, that's an excellent shout. 1-1. It'd be still a decent result and that for Scotland. But I'm really hoping that Scotland could get the win, which would set up the England-Scotland game absolutely fantastic, guys. Owen Scott, last two group games kick off at 8 o'clock. Oh, right. Brilliant, mate. Thanks. Like I said, I've been so busy. I haven't had a chance to check all the kickoff times. So yeah, that'd be better for England. We know that England would be better playing in cooler temperatures, guys, because playing in the middle of the afternoon, we're not going to see the best, I don't think, from the players. But yeah, thanks for that, Owen Scott. That is definitely a better kickoff time if that is the case for the last game involving England and Scotland in the group. I think it definitely suit the players a lot more. Definitely. But thanks for that, mate. Much appreciated. PFC_DY4. Hi, Owen Scott. So there you go, guys. Great to see you guys interacting in the chat. Love that. Dylan saying, I think Scotland will take a draw, but I think they will really go for the win tomorrow. Yeah, mate, I agree. I do think that Scotland are going to go for the win tomorrow. And like I say, for me, that would be cool because it had set up that England-Scotland game fantastic. But yeah, if you're a Scotland fan, I'd love to know what your thoughts are on tomorrow's lineup. But yeah, if you're an England fan, guys, want to hear from you. What do you think of today's performance? Was you happy, content? You think it, obviously, just the opening game, guys, so you're not always going to see, the best of the players in the first game. We need to get a bit of rhythm going. Obviously, we know the players will give everything, but they need a little bit of match, the games to get going, to get their match sharpness. Because obviously, guys, the friendlies are designed to help them get their match sharpness, but there's nothing like real competitive games to actually get your match sharpness going properly, isn't there, guys? So yeah, like I said, for me, overall, really good performance. And as I said before, I think I've got to be honest. I think Croatia were a little bit disappointing with their effort, but they did. Don't get me wrong, England didn't get it all their own way. Croatia did create chances, but I don't think Croatia really started to get themselves going until we went 1-0 up, and then they started to obviously try and pin us back, and that worked to our advantage because obviously we were trying to then hit them on the counter attack. So I think that overall that was good, but yeah. I think a great performance overall, guys. Like I say, that's my opinion, definitely, and hopefully it gets the confidence flowing through the squad, guys, going into the next game against Scotland. I'm so excited for that game, England-Scotland. I can't wait, guys. Obviously, we've got to see how Scotland play tomorrow. But yeah, if you've got a prediction for the England-Scotland game, let me know in the comments. But obviously, a lot easier to predict, guys, once we actually see the teams play. And there's nothing like competitive games. And it's going to be interesting to see how Scotland line up tomorrow and how they approach that game, because it'll give us a big idea how we expect that they're going to approach how they're potentially going to approach the England game. But me guys, honestly, I don't mean it disrespectfully, but being older, I'm already confident that I know how Scotland are going to play against England. They are going to sit back, they're going to absorb what we chuck at them, and they are going to come flying at us at every chance they get. So yeah, but like I said, guys, if you've got an opinion, let me know in the comments. But like I say, I'm excited to see how Scotland play tomorrow. But I don't think, however they play tomorrow, I do not think it will have anything to do with how they are going to play against us, guys. Seriously, they will come at us with everything. And it doesn't matter. They could be out of the competition and they would still chuck everything at us, guys. So yeah, we've got to be well up for that. But like I said, today's good performance, great for England, good confidence for the players, and hopefully Gareth Southgate will really get them focused and switched on for this England game, for the Scotland game, because trust me, guys, Scotland will give us a game, absolutely no question about it. They will come and give us, give us a game. So let's see what you guys saying. Owen Scott, very solid performance. Croatia never caused any real problems. Foden deserved a goal for his performance. Expect changes for Scotland. Hopefully get to see Grealish and Sancho play. Yeah, mate, spot on. Yeah, absolutely. Couldn't argue with one bit of that, mate. I was disappointed actually to see that Grealish didn't start today. But yeah, totally agree, mate. I think I want to know from you guys, do you think that England's performance is what made Croatia look like they weren't at their best today? Or do you think it was just genuinely that Croatia wasn't at their best? Let me know in the comments, guys. But yeah, Owen Scott's just saying that obviously solid performance from the lads. And that, like you said, I can't argue with one bit of that, mate. You're spot on. They didn't really cause us problems. I think that there was a little bit of concern, obviously, when they did start to put us under a bit of pressure, but they never really got themselves clicking right. And maybe it was because they tried to get themselves going a bit too late in the game, because they didn't really try to get themselves going until after we scored. So yeah. Totally agree with that, Owen Scott. Thank you very much for sharing your opinion, mate. Spot on. Yeah, I can't argue with one word of that. It's you're right with everything you say there. PFC _DY4. Dylan is saying, don't think Kane was at his best today. No, mate, I don't think he was. I think, to be honest, I don't think he was at his best. I think we noticed that in the friendly games that he wasn't at his best. I don't know, guys. What would you like to see if we cannot be carrying Harry Kane? You know, we all know how great he can be when he's match sharp and when he's at his best. But if he's not going to be at his dead best, should we be sticking Rashford up front? Let me know, guys. Do you think Harry Kane needs a break? Do you think he's just struggling for match sharpness? And do you think that we should be playing Rashford up front instead? Let me know, guys. Love to hear your opinions on that. And yes, Dylan, I've got to agree with that, mate. I don't think he played at his best, but he's still putting he's still putting the effort, guys. He still could see he was putting in the effort. But like I say, maybe he's just a bit tired for a long season. I don't know. I don't like making excuses for players. I don't. But there's something, obviously, I noticed it in the friendlies, and there's definitely a bit of spark missing from Harry Kane at the minute. But hopefully he finds it. And like I said, guys, would it be helpful to stick Rashford in to help him potentially get his spark back? I would love to know what you guys think and share your opinions with me, please. Don't forget, guys, hit the like button and subscribe to the channel if you're new. If we could potentially get anywhere close to 20 likes, that would be absolutely fantastic. So, Owen Scott, I think Croatia not being at the best of form coming into the Euros didn't help. Yeah, mate, I did hear that. I didn't actually watch any of Croatia's friendly games, to be honest. But I did hear that talking to other fans that Croatia didn't look at their best before the tournament kicked off. So that's a good shout, mate. That's a good shout. But like I said, I can't really say because I'm just being honest with you guys. I did not see any of Croatia's friendly games. I was hoping to watch one. Like I said, I've just been so busy with the preparations and getting ready with Fanden that I obviously missed quite a bit of the start of the games and the friendlies as well. But like I said, Scotland live tomorrow, guys, hopefully, and then I will be able to hopefully start catching more of the games over the next couple of days. But yeah, another good shout from Owen Scott. I'm not sure if I've seen you on the chat before, mate, but let me know if you are following on Instagram or Twitter or Facebook, because like I say, if you're not aware, guys, I am trying to do stuff on social media to get you guys involved in Fanden, because Fanden is about fans. So that's why I do these live stream, guys. I can go and talk all I want about football on a recorded video, but I do these live streams so that you, the fans, can use this channel as your channel to have your opinion on your club or your nation with regards to UK football. And even if you're not a UK football fan, you can still come get involved and we'll happily talk to you about your team if we can. But thanks for that. I'm just sorry, guys, I was just quickly changing that. So yeah, I totally agree with that, Owen, mate. Thank you very much for sharing your opinion with that. And yeah, I definitely think Croatia had a spark missing. They definitely had a spark. And like I say, we can't take no credit away from the England boys, guys, because our lads did well. They did what they had to do in obviously hot weather, because we know they're not used to playing that. But they got the job done and they got the points on the board. To be fair, Croatia did look like they've got the spark missing, but that's their problem, isn't it, I suppose? But yeah, I'd love to know if you agree, guys. Do you think that Croatia had their spark missing? Do you think it was just them, or do you think it was us that we'd done our own work well, our preparation well? Do you think it was England's way of playing, style of playing, that kind of nullified Croatia's Croatia's style of play? Because they didn't really seem to get themselves going much until the second half. But thank you very much for that, Owen Scott. Like I say, mate, let me know if you are on social media, because if you're on Instagram or Facebook, I'd love to get you involved in the group stuff that I'm trying to get going for you guys to help build a fan community for you guys that like what I'm trying to do with Fanden. And it gives you guys the opportunity to meet fans as well. And that's what I'm all about, guys, bringing good football fans together to enjoy football. So PFC_DY4, yeah, they weren't as comfortable. As confident. No, mate, I was surprised because we all know we've obviously seen Croatia play against England before, so we all know how well Croatia can potentially play. So it was a bit of a surprise, really, that they weren't like that. I don't know whether they weren't at their best. They just didn't seem to be at their best, did they, guys? But like I say, maybe that's maybe we're looking at it a bit one-sided because we obviously are England fans. So we are going to obviously have England glasses on when we look at other teams' performances sometimes. But yeah, thank you very much for that, Dylan. Much appreciated, and I do agree with that. They definitely didn't seem confident. Michael Lomax, how's it going, mate? I've not seen you on the live stream for a couple of weeks. How's it going? Thank you very much for coming, getting involved, mate. Much appreciated. Let me know, mate, what your thoughts on the game. Do you think we did well for our opening game? We've obviously been discussing about the heat and stuff like that. And that Croatia weren't at the best, but I think we have to give England credit. They did what needed to be done and got the job done. But yeah, Michael, thanks for coming, getting involved, mate. Let me know your thoughts on the game. Let's just see what he's saying. Good start from England, great performance. Kevin Phillips was unreal today. Yes, mate, absolutely spot on. He had a very good game. I think there was a few England lads for us guys that had a good game. It was quite an impressive performance overall, and I think we got to pat the lads. I don't know if you guys saw, but we had some some of the England fringe players that didn't actually make the squad. I've seen some pictures online on social media sites of some of the lads that didn't quite make the squad. Actually, in fan parks, guys. I believe Jesse Lingard was in a fan park today with the England fans as a fan supporting England, which is absolutely fantastic to see, guys, because we love that. Love seeing that players obviously passionate about seeing us win, even if they're not. And it's to see Jesse Lingard in a fan park, guys, has given me a lot more respect for him because, like I say, I have nothing against the lad. But I don't know. I wasn't impressed with his effort sometimes with Man United, so it kind of maybe made me a little bit biased against him. Not biased, but just a little bit critical. That's the word, critical. Because I think he's got just because the potential's there. We've all seen that, guys, with how well he played for West Ham this second half of the season. But yeah, just I had a bit of criticism for some of his performances. With Man United, so yeah, that's just my opinion. But yeah, great to see Jesse Lingard in the fan parks. But let me know, guys, have you seen any of the other players in fan parks? I've seen that clip, and there was another England player that I've seen in a fan park as well, but I can't remember who it was. Because like I said, I've watched quite a bit of stuff today, guys. But yeah, let me know, guys, how you think the game today will affect us going into the Scotland game. And do you think that Scotland might be affected by Croatia not playing well today? Do you think that might mean Croatia give Scotland a tougher game? And also what you're expecting from Scotland tomorrow? Because like I say, I don't care what the performance is like from Scotland tomorrow. I am expecting when Scotland hit that field against England, it doesn't matter however else they play. Believe me, guys, they will give us a game. Trust me. I've seen England and Scotland play a few times now over the years. Being an older guy, and believe me, they will not be intimidated by us. They will chuck everything at us, and fair play to that. So yeah, thanks for that, Michael, mate. Much appreciated you coming, getting involved, and thanks for sharing your opinion. If you, like I say, you got any more opinions on the game, mate, love to hear from you. Owen Scott is saying, think Croatia had won like 2 of their last 9. Yeah, mate. Like I said, I missed that Croatia's friendlies, so I didn't really get to see how they were playing in the friendlies. But friendlies don't really give you an idea of how a team is going to necessarily play in a competitive game, did it, guys? So yeah, massive respect to Owen Scott for bringing us that stat, because I didn't realise they was actually on that poor of a run, which would kind of explain maybe why they were playing not at their best or didn't look to be at the best. Maybe there's a confidence issue in the squad for Croatia. But let me know, guys. Do you think maybe that's more the problem? Maybe it wasn't a lack of effort. Maybe they're just having confidence issues. But either way, guys, we got the 3 points on to the next game, and I'm really excited to see Scotland tomorrow. Like I said, guys, if you didn't know, I am going to try and live stream that game tomorrow. So it'll be a match watch along. So just simply because it's a strange time, guys. So I'm going to give it a go for the lads in Scotland, because I know that some people might struggle to access updates on that game. Dark Blue Nation, hello, mate. How's it going? Long time no chat. I have not spoken to you for ages. Check your messages, mate. I'm sure, if I remember rightly, I'm sure I sent you a message on Instagram a couple of months ago. So yeah, great to see you, mate. I've not spoken to you for quite a while. Like I said, I'm sure I did send you a message a couple of months back. So check your DMs on Instagram, mate. And if not, drop me a message, or I'll try and remember to drop you a message on Instagram later. But yeah, guys, go and check out Dark Blue Nation, top lad, big Dundee fan, and obviously a big Scotland fan as well. So I'm sure he will happily get chatting with you guys on social media with regards to football generally, because even though he's a Dundee fan and a Scotland fan, he's another fan, guys, that just loves football. So obviously loyal to his country, loyal to his club, but also very respectful to other fans to talk football. So go and check him out, guys. But yeah, Dark Blue Nation, thank you very much for coming, getting involved in the chat, and hopefully I'll catch up with you soon on Instagram or Twitter or Facebook. But yeah, Dark Blue Nation saying decent win for England there. Phillips was decent. Yeah, mate. I think he had a really good game. There's a few fans that have obviously I saw on social media talking about it, and I think did Dylan mention it, Phillips's performance, or was it Owen Scott mentioned it earlier? But yeah, mate, he did have a really good game. There was a few guys, to be fair. I think a few of the England lads had a really decent performance today. The only time I was worried, I think the only one maybe a little bit is Gary Kane got a confidence issue. We could maybe pick up on that. And should we change him and give Rashford a run up front? But yeah, other than that, guys, overall it was a decent performance. I know some of the fans in the first half were critical of the defending, a little bit of the defending, I think, from Harry Maguire. But overall, guys, I think decent performance. But yeah, massive respect to Dark Blue Nation, because, like I say, I know he's a big Scotland fan, and he will be right behind Scotland in these Euros. But massive respect, because at least he's, at least respecting that England put in a decent performance. And that's what I mean, guys. That proof of a good football fan, and that he is respectful to other people. So thanks for that, Dark Blue Nation. Really appreciate you coming and getting involved, mate. And like I say, hopefully drop me a message, or I'll try to remember and drop you a message. But I'm sure I did drop you a message a couple of months ago. But thanks, mate. PFC_DY4 is Dylan. Phillips bullied Croatia. Yeah, mate. He did. He had a really positive performance, and that's a good. I couldn't have worded it better. So spot on, Dylan. That's a good way of putting it. He bullied them. But yeah, guys. Thanks for that, Dylan. Let me know, do you think any of the other players put in a decent performance? But yeah, Phillips stood out like a sore thumb, didn't he, guys? He was on fire. He looked really hungry today. And love seeing that hunger in players. And like I say, Dylan, PFC_DY4 is Dylan, and just saying that he bullied Croatia. Spot on, mate. Great comment. Dark Blue Nation, Lingard had a parrot on his shoulder. Oh, right. Are you referring to the fan park clip? I didn't see no parrot, mate. I just seen a clip on social media of him mixing it up with the fans in a fan park, which is great to see. And I hope we see some of the Scotland lads doing it the same tomorrow with the Scotland fans. That would be absolutely fantastic, because we all love these players. We watch them week in, week out. But yeah, to see them mingling with the fans like that is really good to see. And I think England also had, I can't remember, I think there was, I did hear on the commentary, I think they said that there was one or two of the players that didn't make the team in the stadium as well, watching the game. So yeah, it's great to see when players do mix it with the fans when they can't play. So that's fantastic. And thanks for that, Dark Blue Nation. I didn't see no parrot, mate. I'll have to look for that later. But I just seen a clip, like I say, guys. I just seen a clip of him mixing it up with the fans in a fan park. But if Dark Blue Nation is telling us there was a parrot there, I'm sure there was. I'll definitely have a look for that later to see if I can see a parrot. But thanks for that, mate. Much appreciated. Dylan just laughing at the parrot, I think. Nice one. Dark Blue Nation is saying, reckon McTominay and McGinn will be tough for England to handle. Yeah, mate, seriously, I have been talking to you guys because I have got a fan group going on Instagram for Scotland fans. I haven't had much chance to talk to the lads in the group yet because I've been so busy with edits and everything else. But yeah, mate, I've said it to the lads. Obviously, I'm English, so I am going to be supporting England. But I want to see, I really mean it, mate. I want to see Scotland have a good tournament. I really do. And believe me, mate, I'm an older guy, so I know that you guys are going to give us a game. I don't need to see what you do tomorrow to know that Scotland will be well up for it. I'm telling you guys, seriously, if Scotland could lose 10 games in a row and then go and put in the performance of the season against England. Believe me, that is how much the Scotland lads will be up for playing England. It will be like I don't know, it'll be like a Premier League heated battle, like a derby game. It'd be kind of like Liverpool versus Everton, something like that, or Celtic versus Red. It's going to be that kind of game, guys. Crunching tackles. We're going to see it all. I'm so looking forward to that game, but I'm just hoping that Scotland can get 3 points on the board tomorrow, because if they can get a win tomorrow, it sets that England-Scotland game up beautifully, and it means potentially both Scotland and England could be on the verge of qualifying with just one game played, guys. That would be fantastic, because I'd love to see both England and Scotland qualify. It would, seriously, guys, it would be mint. So yeah, but yeah, I've got to agree, mate. I think that the Scotland squad, there's definitely players in your team for England to worry about. I don't think it's just McTominay and McGinn. I think we've also got to worry about obviously Robertson, because we've all seen what Robertson can do with Liverpool. We've seen plenty of it, and he's been doing that same stuff. Obviously, maybe not as much. But I've definitely seen when he's played for Scotland that he's trying to do the same kind of thing that he does for Liverpool in respect of getting down that wing and helping the attacking players create chances in and around the box. So yeah, Robertson, and obviously, sorry guys, I'm tired. So what's the Arsenal lad called now? Because I forgot. He's gone out my name. He's gone out my head. Is it Tierney? Kieran Tierney. That's it. Sorry, guys, his name completely went out my head then. And as you guys know that have known me, I'm not very good at remembering names. But yeah, Kieran Tierney, seriously, honest. So that between me and what Dark Blue Nation have just pointed out, he's saying, Dark Blue Nation saying about McTominay and McGinn. Obviously, I'm pointing out that the wingers, the right back and left back for Scotland, they will give us a game. Seriously, guys. There's danger men in that Scotland team for England to worry about. And like I said, I'm so pumped, guys. I am honest, seriously, I'm so excited to see that game. But I'm fingers crossed, guys. I'm really hoping Scotland can get off to a really good start tomorrow, which would set up the Battle of Britain, wouldn't it, guys? It would set it up beautifully. Don't forget, guys, if you could go and check out the previous video, because we have actually got a little mini league that I've started. I'm going to be posting the results of it as the tournament go on. But we've got a mini league. Check the last video. I put it on this morning. Scotland fans versus England fans in a prediction league prediction of little mini tournament for the fans. Just something to help you guys enjoy the tournament, and it also helps a little bit of friendly banter in the groups on Instagram. So yeah, we have 2 England fans versus 2 Scotland fans. That video it was put on this morning, so go and check it out, guys. Just a little bit of fun, bit of rivalry. And I haven't checked today's results, but I know after Wales' result, because they're only predicting Wales, Scotland, and England's results in the group stages. So when I finished the video, because I was up working on it all night, when I finished it this morning and checked and updated it with the Wales result, Cally Thistle is in front on 3 points. So Cally Thistle is flying the flag at the top of the table for Scotland on 3 points, and we have DJ Samuel underneath in second on 1 point. But like I said, that's just the first game, guys. So obviously I've got to check what the guys predicted for today's game, and that hopefully will mean adding more points to the table. But yeah, guys, go and check that out. But thanks for that, Dark Blue Nation. I really appreciate you coming and get involved in the chat, mate. And I totally agree. I think that McTominay and McGinn is players for England to worry about. But there is definitely other players in that Scotland team for England to worry about. But I'd love to know, Dark Blue Nation, let me know, what is the player that you're most worried about from England, for Scotland to worry about from England? Let me know, mate. It'd be great if you could just drop that in and let me know what you think is the most dangerous player to Scotland conceding a goal or whatever from an England point of view, if you get my meaning. So yeah, mate, I'd love to know who you think the main danger man you think Scotland have got to worry about from an England point of view. From the Scotland point of view, sorry, mate. You get what I mean. I'm sorry, guys. I'm tired. I've been up all night editing that video. So if I'm getting a bit tongue-tied, I do apologise. Dylan, yeah, he's definitely, I think he's agreeing with Dark Blue Nation with the threat from McTominay and McGinn. So, yeah, massive respect to you guys for that. Thanks, Dylan. Owen Scott is saying Croatia don't have quite the same mix of youth and experience as we do due to them having a fair amount of aging players like Modric and Perisic. Mate, do you know what? Actually, I never even contemplated that. That is an excellent point, mate. Excellent. Yeah, Croatia actually, yeah, fair shout. Croatia do have some aging players, don't they? And they've obviously, like saying, Modric has played for Croatia now. I don't even know how old is he now, Modric. He's got to be in his 30s now. So yeah, definitely coming towards the back end of his career, and Perisic as well. So yeah, massive respect, Owen. I really appreciate that, mate, because I hadn't even thought about that they have an aging team. You did just see the team on paper, don't you, guys? You don't always think, oh yeah, after this team is like, you know, ready for the care home, so to speak. But I feel ready for the care home today with the lack of sleep I've had, guys. Well, thanks for that, Owen Scott. Excellent point, mate. And well, appreciate you pointing that out, because I hadn't even contemplated the age thing. So thanks for that, Owen Scott. Michael Lomax, Foden and Mount, new golden generation. Yeah, mate. Foden. I think he started off the game a little bit. I don't know, a little bit slow, not slow because he was in the game, but I think he obviously a bit nervous, maybe a bit of nerves. But I think he grew into the game and he started to show that more that hunger and desire. The longer he was involved in the game, the more he started to show that hunger and desire to do what he does naturally for Manchester City. So yeah, mate, that's a good shout. I'm so excited. I've got to be honest, guys. I am definitely Phil Foden is definitely an exciting player. I've got high hopes for him, but I do not want to put. I'm just hoping the British press don't spoil it, guys, because we know what the British press can be like with England players. They pile so much pressure on them too early, and I really hope that the British media do not do that with Foden, because we've seen them do it to David Beckham, we've seen them do it to Michael Owen, we've seen it do it to Rooney. Let's just hope the British press don't put the pressure on Foden with the expectation, guys, because he is a top talent, and I think he could be maybe in the driving force in the future that helps us win a World Cup, because he is such a talent, guys. He really is. And obviously playing under Pep Guardiola, you'd think that his talent's only going to improve. So yeah, really exciting. And Mount as well, another definitely top talent. But yeah, I'm just saying, guys, for me, I have been taking a lot of notice of Phil Foden, and he really does excite me as a young player. So thanks for that, Michael Lomax. Great input, mate. Totally agree. Well said. Dark Blue Nation, Mount is a baller. Yeah, mate. Thanks for that. Yeah, I think he's an exciting player. I've only really seen him play more for England. I've not seen him play for his club as much as I'd like. So I've only seen glimpses of him, to be honest, guys. But I have seen enough to see that he is definitely a top talent. So that, yeah, I totally agree. You guys, massive respect for coming on and letting me know your thoughts on who you think is putting in the performances, or who you think is going to be a potential star for the future. So thank you very much, and massive respect to Dark Blue Nation, because like I say, he is a Scotland fan, and he's obviously giving what's the word? Giving his opinion respectfully about England. So massive respect, mate. Thank you. PFC _ DY4, Dark Blue Nation must be his Pompey talent. Yeah, mate. Now, I like that. Good one, Dylan. I love how you get the Pompey angle in. That's top, mate. Top quality, yeah. Agree, mate. Yeah, that's quality. That's the top one. So, yeah, who do you think was the man of the match, guys? Who would you give the man of the match to for England today? let me know if you have a man in the match. And also, like I say, Dark Blue Nation in particular, I'd love to hear what you think of what lineup, what you're expecting tomorrow from Scotland. Are you expecting any surprises with the lineup? And do you think the manager is going to go with more of a defensive approach for the first half of the game? He might like kind of soak up pressure and try and hit them on the counter attack in the first half, and maybe come out a bit more in the second half. I don't know. I'd love to know your opinion, mate. Respect your opinion. Obviously, you being a Scotland fan, you know the Scotland lads a lot better than I do, mate. So would appreciate just maybe your opinion on that. Dark Blue Nation, yeah, just agreeing with Dylan. Thanks, cool. I think a mix of Foden, Mount, and Grealish will be Scotland's main problem. Yeah, mate. That, to be fair, yeah. I think we've seen that Foden thingy, but I don't. Honest, guys. Right, when we did, as Dark Blue's saying, these lads are definitely danger players for England. No question about that. But seriously, these lads, as much as they are a top talent, they are about to go into the battlefield against Scotland, and they are going to get taught about the, I mean, no disrespect to Phil Foden, but he's playing at Manchester City, so he's playing with top players, skillful players that like to keep good ball possession and don't necessarily always need to tackle and do the dirty side of the game because of this. I'm no disrespect, but just because of the style that Manchester City play is what I'm getting at. So what I'm pointing out is that the Scotland lads in the Scottish League, particularly lads that play in Scotland, will be a lot more used to a rough and ready, scrappy games because there can be sometimes in Scotland really scrappy games. And I'm not saying there isn't talented players in Scotland. Don't get me wrong, guys. There is definitely talented players in Scotland. But what I'm saying is, like, for example, a team like Motherwell, if they play Celtic, Motherwell will do everything to make the game scrappy. They won't let Celtic play like Man City would. They will do things to try and stop them playing like that. Do you get what I mean? So it means that the Celtic players and the Rangers players and players that are playing at the top clubs in Scotland are more used to that scrappy style of football. So then lads that are in the Scotland squad that are used to that, maybe introduce it to Foden, Mount and Grealish and some of the other young England players. They'll get a bit of a wake-up call. I think I'm just like I say, guys, that's just my experience because I am so excited for that game, and I'm excited to see how England handle it because I'm just hoping Gareth Southgate makes them aware of what they are going to be walking into in that game. Maybe it's just me, guys. I've seen some. I'm an older guy, so I've seen some of the battles with Scotland and England over the years, and believe me, guys, that it's the game. Honest, it's the best. That some of the best games I've seen have been in Scotland and England. I'm not talking about skill and flair and all that. I'm talking about desire, commitment. Prepared to run for a brick wall for their country. Honest, guys, you are in for a treat. I'm hoping that the England-Scotland game is as good as I've seen England-Scotland games in years gone by. But thanks for that, Dark Blue Nation. Much appreciated, mate. PFC _DY4. Dylan is saying, good point, Owen. Yeah, mate, definitely. I'm sorry, I've backed that. What's he referring to there? Right, Croatia. I think he's referring to the Croatia comment. So, yeah, fair dues, mate. Massive respect for you guys, obviously, talking in the chat. I love to see that you guys, obviously, getting to know each other in the chat. That's awesome. Thanks for that, Dylan. Ella, how's it going, Ella? Thank you for getting involved in the live stream, mate. Let us know what your thoughts are on the game. Ella there, it's coming home. Well, I'm sorry, I'd love to agree, but I'm not going to say it's coming home after one game, but I am definitely impressed with the England performance, and I'm sure, like I say, this is football fan then, so with all respect to the to the Scottish and the Welsh, I'm not going to say it's coming home just yet because I'm sure the Scottish and Welsh fans might have something to say about that. So yeah, but massive respect, Ella. Thank you very much, guys. Go and check out Ella on social media, Instagram, Twitter. She is a big football fan. And she is also playing for Birmingham City under 14s, if I remember correctly. But she's a big Aston Villa fan and really nice girl. So go and check her out on social media. And if you need the link, let me know. But believe me, guys, she is definitely a football fan. So yeah. Thanks for that, Ella. Modric is 35, I think, and Perisic 35. Gee, whoa, man! I didn't realise he was that old. Whoa, them years have gone by, haven't they? Flipping heck, 35. Oh, how has he got in the team, guys? How has he got in the team at 35? Well, I suppose it's because he's their talisman, isn't he? He's the man that makes things work for Croatia. But yeah, you'd think with Croatia be looking to be getting another player in now to start phasing Modric out at that age. But like I say, he's still a top player, isn't he, guys? We know on his day he can think it. But whoa, if I was a Croatia fan, I'd be worried about that. Having a 35-year-old player in the team. And like I say, guys, he's still playing at the top end of club football, isn't he? So fair dues, respect to Modric. Still definitely very much involved at the top end of football. So yeah, but like I say, he didn't kind of get to grips with the game today, did he? Definitely don't think he showed his best today in that game. Owen Scott, 32. Are you referring to Perisic or Modric? But I'm not sure there, mate. But thanks for that. IMAX at Football, how's it going, mate? Thank you very much for dropping in the show. IMAX at Football saying, good win, Foden is solid. Yeah, mate. I'd like to say, just saying, Foden is definitely exciting me, mate. I'm really excited for the future of Phil Foden. And obviously, playing under Pep Guardiola, his talent is it can only get better, can it, guys? And I'm really excited for Phil Foden for his England future. And like I say, the fact that he's coach in club football is Pep Guardiola can only benefit England in the future. I've got high hopes for Phil Foden. I think he could be the key player that finally maybe helps England finally win a second World Cup at some point in the future. Maybe. Fingers crossed, guys. Fingers crossed. But yeah. IMAX at Football, smash the like button, guys. Thanks for that, IMAX. Appreciate that, mate. And yeah, guys, go and check out IMAX at Football on YouTube and also social. I think he's on all social media platforms. I know he's definitely on Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook. But I think you'll find him listed as something different on Facebook. But yeah, big YouTuber, really nice guy. So go and check him out on YouTube, Twitter, and Instagram, guys. Thanks for that. IMAX at Football. Come on, City. Yeah, mate. Yeah, and also I'm forgetting. Yeah, he's also a big Manchester City fan. Respect, mate. Respect. Thanks for that. Great show last night. I didn't watch all of it, JD. Like I said, I left it playing, but I was editing a video last night and I was having so many technical problems, mate. So I was just trying to watch. So I did watch. I think I watched about 20-25 minutes of your show, and then I just left it playing because, like I said, I was getting on with that. So, but yeah, what I did see it, mate, great show. Owen Scott, hello, mate. Great to have you involved in the chat. Owen Scott saying Kevin Phillips, man of the match. Yes, mate. Good shout. Good shout. Oh, sorry. Yeah, Owen Scott has been in the chat. Yeah. So yeah, good shout, mate. I think most fans would agree with that, to be fair. And yeah, it looks like you guys. I think Dylan is agreeing with it. Man of the match, yeah. Dark Blue Nation, we will play a possession-based game in the first half, maybe 15 minutes in the second half as well. We will try to get, get a goal or two and then sit back, defensive and end of the match. End to the match. Yeah, mate. To be honest, I think there will be an element of Scotland playing a defensive game. I definitely agree with that because obviously you guys are going to play to your strengths, and that's that's how things are won, mate. You know, that's how you win things, is playing to your strengths. So I do think that Scotland will be very organised defensively, and yeah, I think you guys will definitely keep it at the tight at the back. But I think the fact that you guys are going to be focused on keeping it tight at the back, I think that's going to actually make you even more dangerous going forward, because it's going to force nations like England and obviously Croatia and what have you to come at you, and that's going to mean they leave spaces at the back, and that's where Scotland might be able to exploit it with good old fashioned just getting it up the field and getting putting pressure on the goal. And there's nothing wrong with that, mate. Seriously, I think I'm expecting really dogged, proper old school performances from Scotland. I think they're really going to try and teach a couple of teams how to defend, possibly, because when Scotland have got their mindset, they can be really, really good at defensive play and making life difficult for other teams to break them down. Because obviously that's what, like I said, that's how Scotland like to do. They like to play defensively and hit teams on the counter attack, and that's awesome, because if you can make it work, it can be really good for getting results. So thanks for that, Dark Blue Nation, mate. Appreciate you sharing your opinions for tomorrow's game. Thanks, mate. Much appreciated. I presumed you were talking about Czech Republic, mate. So thanks for that. Much appreciated. Owen Scott, Perisic is 32. Right, thanks, mate. I was just confused because I wasn't sure he was meaning Modric, but yeah. 32 and 35. But like I say, you need a bit. I suppose I'm being a little bit harsh with Modric, because you need a balance, don't you, guys? You need a mix of youth and experience. So maybe these guys bring. But like I said, for me, there was a bit disappointing today, Croatia. I was expecting a tougher game. I thought they was really going to start putting pressure on our goal in the second half once we went ahead, but they didn't really get themselves going. Did they? I thought that was just my opinion, though, guys. But I'd love to know what you guys think. Do you think Croatia got themselves going? So, guys, I'm going to stay on for another couple of minutes. Like I said, I was only supposed to come on today just for a quick hour. I'll be live streaming again tomorrow, hopefully, for the Scotland game, and that'll be a match watch along because of the kickoff time. So I'm going to stream it to try and keep you guys up to date that might be struggling to watch the game tomorrow. So yeah. And also, guys, I will be doing plenty more live streams throughout the tournament for England, Wales, and Scotland for you guys to come and share your opinion, because that is what Fandom is about. So thanks for that, Owen Scott. Dark Blue Nation, good stream, guys. Gonna go watch the Macedonian game now. Hopefully, talk later. Yes, thanks, mate. Really appreciate you dropping in. I'm really buzzing to see you active, mate, because I don't think I've seen you active on Instagram for a while. So yeah, I would definitely try and catch up with you later, mate. A massive respect. Really appreciate you coming, dropping in the show, and thanks for the support, mate. I'm sure I did watch your video on. I think you put a video on your channel. I think I watched it. Was it last night or the night before? I can't remember. But yeah, I've been seeing. Go and check out, guys. He's does YouTube videos for Dundee on his YouTube channel. Top lad, and like I say, massive Dundee fan, but very, very respectful to other football fans as well. But yeah, go and check him out. Thanks for that, Dark Blue. Much appreciated, mate. Really appreciate you coming, getting involved. I'm actually at football. Laugh out loud. Can't leave out my city. No, mate. No. Fair play. I know you're a big Man City fan. It just slipped my mind, mate. That's all. Like I said, I've literally, seriously, I've had about 2 hours sleep because I was up editing last night and having all kinds of technical problems. And I'm sure you know about that, JD, mate, because you obviously work hard on your channel. So I know you are well aware of the technical gremlins that can make life very frustrating when you're trying to get content finished for the channel. So massive respect. But yeah, big City fan, guys. I'm Active Football. Loves Manchester City, and a big Jamaican fan also. But yeah, just a big football lover generally in all football, and a top guy. So go and check him out on YouTube, guys. I'm actually football saying that's okay. The people asked for that watch along, so I did it. Respect. Yeah, mate. Like I say, I did watch some of it, but like I said, I you know how it is, JD. When you've got to get content finished and get it on. So yeah, like I say, mate, I did watch and I just left it playing because I wanted to give you some support, mate. Really appreciate you coming and giving me some support. Thanks a lot, mate. Much appreciated. Respect to you. PFC_DY4. Sorry, mate. Got to go do some studies for school. Hope that's okay. Really enjoyed the stream. Best wishes, guys. Talk to you all soon. Mate, massive respect, Dylan. Yeah, appreciate it, mate. Thanks for the positive comment. And yeah, I totally understand, mate. Like I've said to you on social media, you get your head into them books because it's important for your future. And I am very much supportive of that with you guys that have got studies to do. Because like I say, as much as we all love football, I was always trying to encourage you guys to get your head down into the books if you need to, because it's very much important for you to have better opportunities in the future in this crazy world, guys. And that is, seriously, when you get older, if you're younger, you will not know yet. But when you're older, you realise how crazy this world and how cruel it can be with work commitments. So yeah, mate, you get your head into them books, and I wish you the best with that, mate. And hopefully you get through your studies. But thank you very much, Dylan, for coming and getting involved. And yeah, I'm going to just quickly read out IMAX's football's comment, and then think we'll call it right there, guys. IMAX's football. Yes, I was tired. They wanted me to do another match. I told them no. Family and sleep come first. YouTube is stressing time. Mate, I totally agree. I totally agree. Like I said, I know I can't always get as much content on as you can, mate. And massive respect to you for your commitment and effort. But as you see, I do try. When I get the chances, I do try and push at the channel. And seriously, mate, in the last 5-6 days, I have felt like I literally lived and breathed fandom. I literally have. Seriously, mate. I'm not exaggerating. I have been editing, making posts, organising competitions with fans, all sorts. And it's all been fandom for the last 5-6 days. So, yeah, a massive respect to you, mate. I know exactly how stressful it can be, especially when you're trying to push to show that you are committed to making the channel work. So yeah, massive respect to you for that, mate. Yeah, I did, to be honest, in the 25 minutes that I was watching, I didn't notice that you looked tired. I think you were hosting the show pretty well. Yeah, a great show as usual, mate. So yeah, thanks for that. PFC_Dylan, thanks, mate. Talk to you later. Yeah, no worries, Dylan. Thanks for that, mate. And thank you very much to all you guys for coming, getting involved and sharing your opinions. Like I say, I'm committed to building fandom and doing these live streams for you to have your opinion heard. So massive respect to you guys. Really appreciate your support and coming, getting involved in the channel. If you haven't already, we really appreciate it if you could hit the like button. And if you're new to the channel, at least give us a chance, drop a sub, at least give us a chance to see if you like future content. That would be appreciated. But thanks a lot, guys. Take care, and I will speak to you very, very soon. All the best, guys. I will, like I say, live streaming tomorrow. So hopefully I'll see some of you guys on the match watch along for Scotland tomorrow. Take care, guys. All the best.